Welcome back to Crimson Drive, driven by NASCAR. We're live at Saban Field inside the Advantage Center at our podcast studio. Roger Hoover now pleased to be joined by Aaliyah Nye from Alabama women's basketball. And Aaliyah, here we are. It's February. We're talking about the second half of SEC play. How have you enjoyed this season for you and the Crimson Tide?
It's been really fun. I enjoy this team that we have. I enjoy the coaches that we have this season. And I think it's just been a fun season. I love to win, and we're winning. So I just enjoyed every part of this season with this team.
It's been a lot of fun to watch. And, of course, for you and the Crimson Tide, a lot of success last season, making it to the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm.
How meaningful was it to beat Florida State, have the opportunity to play Texas, get to that round of 32?
It was fun. I've never been to the NCAA tournament until I got here. So I just enjoyed the opportunity to get to play there and to just, I know we lost my first time going there the first game. So it was a good experience to win the first game and then a good experience to get the second game. And hopefully we can win more this year.
Absolutely. That's been a motivating factor. And for you in the offseason, what was really important to work on your game to make sure you're ready to lead this team the right way?
Obviously, I want to expand my game more just in case people take away my three-point shot. So I worked on a lot of dribbling, pull-ups, and just my mentality, just staying focused and just getting in the gym as much as I can and working with my teammates. We had a lot of new faces, so just trying to get them acclimated to playing Alabama basketball.
How much pride do you take in your defense?
I actually love defense. I feel like people don't really know that. I like to play defense. I like to get stops, and that's something that I take pride in. I don't want anyone to score on me. So I really enjoy defense, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, but I do like to play defense for sure.
Well, because you do a really good job getting a lot of steals. We see that with Sarah Ashley, with Carly especially as well. Getting some quick steals near the top of the key or the wings, and that's creating so many offensive chances. Do you like playing transition up and down basketball? Like
yes, that? That's what we want to do. We want to get out in transition and not play against a set defense. So when we can get steals and deflections, that's definitely a plus for us.
Well, of course, you're back this season for the Crimson Tide. We can say the same about Essence Cody, Sarah Ashley Barker, Carly Weathers, but the one new starter that comes in is Zay Green, the point guard. How have you seen her work her way into this team, and how she led from a point guard's perspective?
She's done a great job, obviously coming in to a new system such as ours. And playing a point guard at that, it's hard just to be a point guard for 1 year and learning all the plays, and I think she's done an amazing job. She's an amazing leader. I commend her because I can never be a point guard, but she has come in and really played her role, and she's done a great job for us, and she's just an amazing person at that too.
Yeah, she comes in along with Diana Collins, who I think has been really important, not only giving her some depth and an opportunity to rest a little bit on the bench, but the two of them together, what do you see when they play together?
When we played it, when Zay can play off the ball and on the ball, it's great. So I think it's amazing that we have Diana that can come in and play point guard as well, because when we can get Zay off the ball, she's a bigger guard. We can post her up and we can have Diana handle the ball. So I think it's just a plus when they're both playing together. And we saw that a lot more when Estee was out during this season. I think it was just a great advantage for us.
We've talked before about some of your family ties to Alabama, and now Huntsville really is the home for your family.
Yeah.
Early in the season, how meaningful was it to play at Alabama A&M? And, it looked like the Aaliyah Nye section behind the Crimson Tide bench.
Yeah, that's a part of why I came to Alabama, because my family, they're from Huntsville. My mom's whole side of the family's up there, and that's where she grew up, and that's where I grew up. I went to high school in Michigan, I know, but yeah, it was just cool to play in front of my family. There was a lot of people there, family, friends, cousins, everything. They were just all in the stands. I think that was just a cool experience that they got to watch me play. And then a lot of them also get to come down to Tuscaloosa because it's not that far. And I appreciate my family so much. They do a lot for me and they support me. So I just love them.
That's really good. And for you, you've had some great performances this year. Let's go to when Alabama faced some adversity early in SEC play. Sarah Ashley Barker goes down with injury. What was the mindset for your group once she was out and you had to kind of pick up the slack scoring-wise, defensive-wise as well?
When she was out, I still was confident in my team. I think obviously it was hard at first to try to get acclimated to having Diana and Zay in, and they can both run point, but I feel like we did a great job just sharing the ball. A lot of people contributed because we know we had to pick up a lot of slack because SA does a lot for us scoring-wise, defensively. But I think just we were able to practice and just get acclimated to each other. And I think we did a great job when she was out. We moved the ball. Everyone got an opportunity to just learn from that and just play together because, I mean, things happen. So I think we did a great job when she got out. I think we just moved the ball more. We played defensively. We were definitely more connected because we knew there was a focus there that had to be done because we did lose a great player.
And it seemed like you played with a lot of freedom, especially that Ole Miss game. What do you look back on that performance and you're most proud of?
I mean, I don't know.
Because I believe you had a career high in that game.
Yeah,
right? Points?
yeah. I think it was just being aggressive and knowing that we didn't have SA. I think me and Zay had a really good game. Carly had a really good game. I think all around everyone had a great game. I think me and Zay knew that obviously with SA out, we had to pick up the slack, and I think we focused being aggressive on offense. So I think that helped with us.
And do you enjoy, too, when you're able to score inside? Because you know that the top line of every scouting report about you says, 3-point shooter, guard hard from three, but you got to love getting the basket and scoring even some mid-range baskets.
Yeah, I like my little turnaround jumper getting to the basket. It's something I want to do more of, but obviously if I have the three, I'm going to take it. But yeah, I love getting out and just driving to the basket and just getting whatever shot, honestly, that I can get. I feel like I do really well just finding my shots sometimes. So.
Well, against Florida last week, so much work outside the arc, 27 points, a school record, 9 3-pointers. Just when you get in a groove like that, when the threes are going in, how does it feel?
It feels great. I felt like I was feeling it the whole game throughout the whole 40 minutes. So I think they were just going down and I was in a groove and my teammates were finding me the ball. So I just appreciate them for that. And then obviously the coach is putting me in those positions to get the ball when I need it.
Can you sometimes tell a performance like that's coming, whether in practice or some shooting on your own, or is it still just going back to the same routine you always have?
I just go to the same routine I always have. I try not to think in warm-ups like if I'm missing shots or something, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling like I was going to have a game. I think I just go out there and I try to do my best and hopefully I make the shots, I guess. But I start feeling it when I get like 3 or 4 threes in. I'm like, okay, this is the game right here. But no, not during or before the game. No, I don't know that I'm going to have a great game like that. So, yeah.
Well, that was a good performance. You backed it up this past Sunday with a great game against Mississippi State. What do you feel like's made this team so good on the road or even neutral courts like we saw in the preseason tournaments? What's made this team really good away from home?
I would say just more focused. Obviously, we know we're going to be in a crowd where they're going for the other team. So we just have to bring our own energy, our own focus and discipline. So I think that's what helped us. We're more focused when we're away, and we're more encouraging. We have more energy, and I think we should do the same at home. I think we have done good at home as well, but yeah, I think it's just a level of focus on the road.
Yeah, we've certainly seen that, and so we have some home games coming up, a little bit of time on the road as well. Just what do you hope this group is capable of over the next few weeks? So how can Alabama maximize this opportunity?
I think just taking one day at a time, one game at a time, focusing on the next opponent. We have Texas A&M coming up, so I think just focusing on one opponent at a time and just really dialing in on the scout and what we're supposed to do. And I think we'll get to the places that we want to go.
Basketball is really being talked about right now in Tuscaloosa, not only with the women's team doing well, top 25 all season long, but the men's team as well with their success. They got a huge game against Auburn coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
How much do you guys enjoy on the women's team, keeping up with the men's team, getting to know some of their players?
I think it's pretty cool. They've done a great job, and I'm actually excited for the Auburn game. I hope we win. I think it's pretty cool. The state of Alabama has actually gone up with Auburn being number 1 and then us being number 2. But I think it's just cool to see them and their style of play and how it kind of is similar to ours as well. They like to shoot the 3. We like to shoot the 3. I think it's just cool just being able to support them and they support us.
Do you feel like you'd be pretty good in Nate Oates' offense?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would get a lot of threes. They love the 3 ball over there, so yeah.
They certainly do. Does practice work out on Saturday where you can go to College game day or to the game later on?
I think we have practice in the morning, but I'll definitely try to go to the game. But we do have practice in the morning, so I don't know if College game day is in the in the works, but yeah.
It's just a TV show.
Yeah.
The game's more important.
Yeah.
So for you, again, this is what's your last season here at Alabama? Made that decision to come back last year. Have you given much thought to what's around the corner after the NCAA tournament's done?
I do think about it, but I try not to think about it. I just want to stay focused and be where my feet are. That's what Coach Christie says a lot, like be where your feet are. So I'm just trying to be where my feet are right now and just finish the season out strong and just get wins for this team.
During your time here, what's been the focus in the classroom? What would be a career maybe after basketball for you?
So outside of basketball, I'm getting my MBA, so my Master's in Business Administration, and that's a 2-year program. So this is the first year of it, and after basketball, I would like to still be around sports, maybe like sports marketing. I got my undergrad in marketing, so either like a sports agency, sports marketing, or just in some type of sports environment because I think I just enjoy watching sports, playing sports, and getting to know people.
How tough has it been to be in an NBA program and balance basketball at the same time?
It's hard. I just had a group meeting last night, and I had 3 classes, then I had to go to practice, then I had lift, and then I rushed over. I had to get ready for my group meeting because we were recording something yesterday. And I was just like, oh my gosh, these days are just so long, but I really enjoy it. Like it's fun, and I like my cohort group that I'm with. So, I mean, it's hard, but I just try to find the joy in it.
Oh, that's really good. Well, Alabama fans have certainly loved watching you play. I'll let you go on this. Just how much have you enjoyed getting to be a student athlete here and play for our fans here in Tuscaloosa?
Alabama is amazing. Like, I love Tuscaloosa so much. I think the fans here are great. The sports environment here is great. Like, we have gymnastics ranked. We have softball ranked. We have men's basketball ranked. Like, this is just a great sports environment in Tuscaloosa, and I just enjoy going to the different games. I enjoy meeting new people. I enjoy people outside in the classroom as well. There's just amazing people here, and I just love Tuscaloosa.
Well, Leah and I, they love watching you play. Just thank you for all the time you've given us today on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. Best of luck the rest of the way. Roll Tide.
Thank you. Roll Tide.